What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Dan here, and we are looking at the final figure in the Scooby-Doo line from Jada Toys. That is the Creeper here. Focus, come on. No. No. The Creeper. Thank you, camera. Anyway, we reviewed the Mummy here, as well as the Shagster right there. Both figures we really loved. I'm very excited about it and very excited about this one. Take a look at the packaging here. There he is. I really want to get him in that pose. Want to get him out. And yeah, I've talked about this before. I really love this packaging. I'm probably going to save the packaging. Something about like these lines here, the purple, it comes together really nice, and I really like it. Before I get into it though, guys, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel. Definitely worth go checking out those other Scooby-Doo videos that I mentioned. And yeah, anyway, I'll be right back. I'm gonna open this guy up and we will be right back. All right, guys, we have the Creeper here out of the packaging. Got all the accessories out and everything. Started playing around with the figure and can't wait to review it. Now, I will say, I really love the other two figures. After playing with this one for a little bit, this is probably my least favorite. Not because of the design or anything. There are some issues with the figure that I'll talk about when we get to them. But anyway, this figure is still cool. I do like him. But let's start getting into it here. So here he is. Got this really nice head sculpt here, and he comes with the unmasked head, which I'll show off in a second. Looks really nice. I like the greens and everything that they chose for him. He looks, exactly how I would expect him to look based off of the show. And I will show you his unmasked head here. Ooh, his glasses. So his glasses are removable. Come on, get out of there. Focus, camera, come on. So here is the unmasked head. There it is. And he has you can see in his hair here, he has a line here which the glasses go nice and neatly into, which is actually pretty nice. They don't move around a ton when they're on his head. And he also comes with this unmask, the mask. So you can, I recommend taking the glasses off here. And you can kind of you can see here how it's got this hole here. You can kind of stick his head into there. So you can have Shaggy or hopefully some more members of the Mystery Gang soon pulling his mask off, kind of like this. If I want to see some better shots of that, I'll take them, and I'll probably film up my Instagram. But that's a pretty cool accessory. None of the other ones came with something like that. I mean, it's really just a Mummy, and he did actually come. He came with this unraveling thing. So I guess a lot of the figures will come with that, actually. Now, let's get into the figure here, too. Now, he also comes with 2 extra hands. So you can see right here, he has 2 hands on him. And he comes with these, which are some more open hands. So those are nice. Now let's get to the figure here. So one of my complaints here is at these elbow joints right here, there's extra plastic out here, and it's showing up, and it's really annoying. It's this very smooth looking figure, very green, and then it has these white dirty bits on the joint because I don't know, it's a little extra plastic that's almost flaking off almost. But I don't love it, and I see the camera isn't picking it up super well, but it is there. I'll throw a picture up of it if I can. The other complaint I kind of have about this is these leg joints, or the knee joints, were incredibly stiff, and even so, they require a lot to just get them moving, and it's very inconvenient. Getting these knees bent just is quite the hassle. Now, I did notice that his jacket, it can technically be unbuttoned. I'm not going to because I don't actually know if it was designed to, but you can see here it kind of looks like it can be unbound. I'm not going to, but I feel like just not having the jacket on might make it easier just to get a hold of the figure and bend these joints here. But this really is just a pain. Like, it's like right now I'm just trying to get the other half of this needed bend, and it is just quite the hassle. Like, I can't do it. Like, I did it before. It's possible, but it requires so much manhandling of the figure that it's a little annoying. So I don't love that. All the other figures, I mean, who knows? It could be like, if I'm looking at the mummy here, like, it's really easy to just, bend it. Where this one is just a hassle. I don't know if his jacket or something is just in the way, and I'm trying not to break it, but it is a little annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wish those joints were a little bit smoother. Not. It's something that I would maybe Jada puts a little more effort into it next wave. But other than that, he does have some good articulation, like can see here underneath the coat. Maybe he can, maybe can't. It does have a swivel. And those double joint knees, which I'm really not just going to show because it's too hard to do. It's weird, like, how annoying it is to get his knees to bend. And he gets into this really cool pose, which I would normally do for you guys at the end of the video, but it kind of seems like it's going to be too much of a hassle. The fact that I like to take all these videos of the figure for like the short, that's going to be the last pose I get him into because I don't want to have to deal with getting his knees to bend. Lots of good articulation all around though, everywhere else. He's got these really long arms, kind of just part of the character design. He's green all around, the lighter green of his skin, the green of his jacket. Really, really ugly mug there. I'm going to put on the alternate head sculpt, or the unmasked head sculpt, which is really weird too, by the way. I mean, I forget if the other figures like that, but usually the ball joint, oh, come on, focus. Usually the ball joint is not in the head, it's on the figure. But these figures put the ball joint on the head, which I guess is kind of a good thing, maybe? I don't know. Just an interesting thing. But here he is. And yeah, it's looking pretty nice. I like this figure. It's a little frustrating with the knee joints, where they make it almost like a hassle. Like I said, I keep describing it. It's just like it's a hassle to move, so I don't want to move them. Anyway, let me get him into a nice pose that hopefully doesn't take me too long, and I'll be right back with my closing thoughts. All right, guys, so here we are. Let's get into my final thoughts on the figure. I do really like this figure. This figure is a great figure. He really is. And I could be overreacting with the knee joint. It's just every time I go to move them, it's so frustrating. I mean, I don't know. I'm curious if anyone else has these figures, if anyone else has these problems. But comparing them to the rest of the figures in this wave and in the line, which I will zoom out here in a second, trying to get my mummy. I don't want to stand. Getting a little shaggy in here. Zoom out a little bit. Oh, that's a zoom in. Dude, these guys look really good next to each other. I really like these figures. They look really cool. Wow. I love that. They look so cool. Anyway, let me get the focus back on this guy. I really like his accessories. I think the mask pulling off, although creepy by itself without context, so this were creepy. Super cool to get it. I think the head sculpt is really nice as well that we get for him. And the alternate hands, which he does have on. These are the hands he came with on. Really solid figure all around. I will definitely, if they announce 3 more figures tomorrow, I would pre-order all 3. I'd pre-order any of them. I think these figures are really cool. Stick around though to the channel. I'm actually going to make a video on all of these figures, kind of going over my overall thoughts of the wave and what I'd like to see in the next wave, actually going over some theories for what monsters and what mystery gang members I'd like to see. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate you stick until the end. If you could, guys, please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. And once again, guys, have a good one. Peace out.